everybody, welcome to our third keyboard lesson. So in our last two, we found out where C is on the piano. So again, just for a quick review, 2 black keys and the one to our left is our C. And again, we have several of these on the keyboard. So we'll find the next one, 2 black keys, 1 to the left. And again, 2 black keys, 1 to the left. And then we have one more, 2 black keys and 1 to the left. Now today we are going to add a new note, which is D. I always find D to be a little bit easier to find on the keyboard. You're going to find your 2 black keys, and this time instead of C, it's the one in the middle, okay? So this is our D. Now you can think about it a couple ways. We have our alphabet, so you can think A, B, C, and D is here. Or again, sometimes I like just the pattern. So 2 black keys again and the one in the middle. So just to make sure that we can find all 4 Ds on our keyboard, let's try that. So starting over on the left, we have our 2 black keys, 1 in the middle is D. Can you play that? Great, let's find the next one up. 2 black keys, 1 in the middle. Great, we have 2 more. 2 black keys, 1 in the middle. Great, and our last one, 2 black keys and the 1 in the middle. Fantastic. Now the D that we're going to use is right next to our middle C. So if you remember on our keyboard, middle C is the 3rd one up. So starting from the left, here's our first one, our second key, and our 3rd key, okay? Now again, if you remember from our last video, we're going to play C with our thumb. D is going to be using our pointer finger. So we have C with our thumb, D with our pointer. All right, let's try a couple patterns just using our C and D. So if you can get your right hand up on the keyboard, great. Remember, thumb on C, pointer on D, okay? I'm gonna play some notes. I want you to repeat after me. So we're gonna play C, 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 C. Your turn. C, 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 C. Can you try this? D, 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 D. Your turn. D, 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 D. Can you play C, C, D, D? Your turn. C, C, D, D. Play C, 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 D. Your turn. C, 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 D. Play D, D, C, C. Go. D, D, C, C. Play C, D, C, D. Your turn. C, D, C, D. That one might have been a little trickier for you because we were switching every note. Let's try that one again. C, D, C, D. Your turn. C, D, C, D. Next one. C, C, D, C. C, C, D, C. That's fantastic. Great job. All right, so let's look at how our notes C and D are put onto the musical staff. So we learned last time that our C is below the staff with a line going through it, which you can see from this picture here. So always below the staff, and you have that little line that's called a ledger line going through the note. Now let's look at D. As you can see from this picture, D looks similar. It's also below the staff, but it is missing that ledger line. So D is below the staff, but no line going through it. All right, so this is what our new song looks like. It has our notes C and D. The first thing you want to do when you go through is figure out which note is C and which note is D. Again, C has that ledger line going through it. and then count through it. So if I'm looking at the beginning, I would say rest, 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 C, 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 rest, 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 rest. If we look at the next note, that's our D. There's no ledger line going through it. So we have D, 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 D. Then rest, 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 rest. Now this measure here that I'm circling, you're going to see we have C, C. Now it's switching to D, D. And then we end with C, 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 and rest. And like last time when we had our songs, you're going to come up and hit play. There'll be one measure of rest that's to get you started and get the tempo going. This is what it sounds like. And like before, just go through. You can play it as many times as you need. All you have to do is go back up to the top here and hit play. All right, have fun.